not one of them. Giggs for Manchester United. Keane making the run. First test for the Saints defence, and Keane's round the back. Hughes is waiting, so is Cantona. That's Giggs. Oh, and Cantona! How did he miss it? And he's perplexed, but Dave Besant must be the most relieved man in the stadium. An astonishing miss for the top scorer. Here's Keane, pulls it back to Giggs, flicks it up. Besant palms it out straight to Cantona's feet, and he slices it wide. What a let-off for Southampton here in the opening seconds. Just miskicked completely. There goes Kanchelskis, and Besant started to come then and had to retract, leaving it to Widrington, but he hasn't got the ball away either. It's Kanchelskis again. Keane, Irwin, Hughes going in. Oh. Well, he wasn't picked up. Southampton are arguing back there. Besant and Moncal disputing whose ball it was. Irwin's cross, Besant stays, Moncal doesn't go, and Hughes, well, it came off the side of his head, really. In fact, Magilton finished up nearest to Hughes. It's the second time, really, from Irwin, this time with the cross, that a ball played from a wide position has threatened to unlock Southampton. Just glancing off the side of Hughes' head. Offside. Another huge crowd at Old Trafford, and Sunday still to come when the Championship trophy will be presented here. The reserves have also won their league, the Pontins League, and there's been cup success for the juniors, so it's been quite a week at Old Trafford. This is Paul Parker. Hughes. Across to Irwin. Kanchelskis is trying to get round Charlton. Corner given. Giggs to take it then. Roy Keane arriving, and they say head it downwards. It's such a good header, it hit the ground and went over the bar. Giggs with his left foot swinging it in, and Keane, in the absence of Bruce, taking the responsibility in the box tonight. Madison. Charlton, Dowie, kept in by Charlton. Dowie goes to the centre, Letizier's also there. That's Dowie with a free header and a good save by Gary Walsh. Well, it's a chance, good save, but Dowie can often put those away, and where the marking was is a subject of some debate. This is Magilton. Well, that's Letizier. That was good moments for Southampton. And he's down hurt now. Ian Dowie's header. If they leave Cascarino unmarked in the cup final, should he play for Chelsea, he might do United some damage. It's a good save by Gary Walsh from Dowie. But then when Letizier followed up with a good shot that went just wide here, he gets hurt. It's a late challenge by Paul Parker, I think. The one player on the other end of that tackle Southampton can't do without. And no wonder Alan Ball looks worried. Well, it's certainly going to slow him down for a while, that knock, the Southampton captain. But they came very close there to taking the lead. Benali. Well, it's still 0-0, and that has to be a qualified success for Southampton. 9 minutes left in the first half. They're holding Manchester United, and they've had a couple of attempts, and in fact one good opportunity to score at the other end. But a lot will hinge now. Here's Kanchelskis. Oh, Hughes. And Cantona stealing in behind Benali. He comes peeping round the door when you think it's closed. One or two Southampton players complaining to referee Terry Holbrook. Forward by Benali. And it was Irwin who got the better of Maddison. Now Hughes trying to turn Moncal. Magilton gets a foot in. Referee says play on. Giggs, now this is dangerous. It's very dangerous because he's got Cantona through. And Cantona could save Besant Ince off the line Kenner. It's going to come out to Keane. The danger's not over yet. They're still in there. Ince again. Cantona again. And this is Irwin. And Kanchelskis. The referee has blown for half-time. And Dave Besant makes a splendid save on the whistle. That was a real war of nerves, that, between Cantona and Besant. Which way was he going to go? Many goalkeepers have been fooled this season by the Frenchman, but Besant, although he'd gone left, spread himself enough to get a hand out right, and Jeff Kenner off the line from the follow-up. Southampton survive. The experienced goalkeeper saves them. Half-time, 0-0. Well, they've worked very hard on Matthew Le Tissier's ankle in the Southampton dressing room. It's strapped up. He's going to give it 5 minutes to see if he can carry on for the rest of the game. Otherwise, he's going to come off and be substituted. Southampton in the second half playing from left to right. Here's Giggs. Oh, Hughes is coming in behind the last defender, and Kanchelskis keeps the ball in play. Irwin. Feels for handball there. Referee has his hands behind his back. The appeal was more from the crowd. Here's Sharp. Now it's Giggs. Sharp's cross. This is Allen. Keane. No, they've won it back. Allen. Dowie. And that's Magilton's shot dipping over. Oh, corner. Jim Magilton's shot deflected off Gary Pallister's shoulder. Corner to Southampton, who are having a bit of a spell here. Benali has got up. Moncal is there. Le Tissier to take it. There's Moncal. Didn't drop kindly for Southampton. Hughes half away. Here comes Charlton. This is Letizia. Moncau goes forward again. They're really going for it here, Southampton. And Letizia round the back. And here comes Moncau. Good header out by Irwin. He's not the tallest man around by any means, but he's saved two goal-bound situations tonight with headers. Good cross, Letizia, aimed at Moncau, away by Irwin, but this is without doubt Southampton's best spell of the game. But you have the feeling that while Letizia is still on the field, even though he's nursing the ankle, they've got to try and make something of it. Dowie on the near post, Moncau just behind him. And it comes off Finale. Just in this spell, Magilton. Southampton have taken a bit of a gamble. Kenner. But they're keeping the ball in the Manchester United third of the field. It's Kenner to take the throw. Looks for Dowie. Pallister comes in behind him. Kenner again. Ince. Kanchelskis. Well, what Southampton can't afford to do is lose the ball while they're having this possession. Allen. But Ince got a foot in. Allen again. Letizia, Charlton, Maddison and Mark, Dowie for, oh, it's offside too, offside. But he's getting it organised now, Irwin. Magilton. Pallister with Maddison. Charlton. Magilton. Struck that well. Well, Jim Magilton, who came from Oxford just a few days after scoring a cup-winning goal at Leeds, set his sights on one at Old Trafford there. Wasn't far over. This is Giggs. Irwin. Kanchelskis. And Manchester United puncture Southampton's resistance with Andrei Kanchelskis in such a rich vein of form, picking the ball up from Dennis Irwin and striking that shot with such power it seemed to go inside Besant's near post. We'll see from this. Yes, it's gone right underneath him, in fact. So in the 61st minute, Manchester United score their 121st goal of the season. The doors have opened somewhat now, and Southampton will have to take a lot of risks in trying to save the game, and that may give Manchester United... Well, the referee's getting involved now, and he's provided the pass for Paul Ince. Well, the conditions certainly not what you'd expect early in May, but in something of a hailstorm, Paul Ince drives that just wide. So, tough times for Alan Ball. Plays it in there for Allen. Giggs. Oh, he's given it away. Letizier's cross, oh, and Dowie seemed to throw himself a bit early. Certainly the ball passed over him, and the chance drifts away. This is Letizier. It looked a good cross from there, but Dowie seemed to slip as he went for it. Giggs. And the man who's just come on, Maskell, gets his first touch. It's a pass to Letizier, who gives it to Kenner. Maskell's now in the middle. There he is, and Dowie was nearly there as well, and Madison's there, and Dowie! Oh, it went off a defender, and so close for Alan Ball. Dowie can't believe it either. When your luck's out, it's really out. It comes to Neil Madison, and it goes gently off Irwin, I think. Anyway, it's a corner. Moncal on the near post. Dowie's header. Moncal comes in. Well done, Walsh. In fact, he was clattered by Moncal. But that was really close. Letizier to Simon Charlton. And there's Pallister with Dowie, and the referee sees that as a foul by the number 6 of Manchester United. Now here is a chance for Southampton. An opportunity just a couple of yards outside the penalty area. And surely from here you think Letizier would want to try his luck. So many times he's curled them in from this position, but never perhaps of his team required a goal more badly at this critical stage of the season. It's indirect though, somebody will have to put their foot on it first if he's going to put it in. They have Letizier! Oh, what a save! Gary Walsh! Letizier even applauds himself. What a sporting gesture. The whole ground is doing likewise. He curled it to the corner, and a flying save to his left by the goalkeeper who's just come back. And here comes Dowie, and they scramble it away. Charlton. Well, the Chilton did ever so well there. Southampton are really going for it now. Letizier. And the near post ball. Oh, another great save. This time it was Maskell. As Letizier curled it in towards the near post. Good header. And another fine stop. There are 6 minutes to go here at Old Trafford. Rain-swept it may be, but there's something at stake here. It's Keane. Kanchelskis sprinting to the right. There he goes. Cantona is square. Cantona! Oh. Well, that's the second one he's sliced. What a great run and ball by Kanchelskis. And Benali couldn't cut it out this time. Cantona swung. It would have been spectacular, but it flew off as the one did in the first minute, really. The run well wide, well wide. Well, you would find it hard to criticise Cantona. It's his 70th match tonight for Manchester United. He's only lost 3, and here he is again. Oh, it's a beautiful attempt, and well dealt with by Dave Besson. Cantona at the heart of everything here. Delicate, but a very good tip over. A storming last 15 minutes here. Ince. Well, the fans love that. And Cantona is going to be, I would have thought, top of the bill at Wembley. We're into time being added on by Terry Holbrook for stoppages. And Cantona makes another run. Benali is shadowing him. Cantona inside. Hughes! Oh! 2-0 and all over. Well, Manchester United's season turned, in their opinion, or the end of it, with a wonderful goal by Hughes at Wembley against Oldham. And that one is struck with just the same venom. It's set up inevitably by Cantona. An invitation for Hughes to shoot. But how many players are as deadly as Hughes from that range? It came in stoppage time. It takes Hughes' total for the season to 21. And it brings the flags out again all round Old Trafford. And virtually confirms Southampton's defeat here. Madison, and the match ends on a high note for Manchester United, who come back to Old Trafford as champions. But Alan Ball, thanks to Andrei Kanchelskis with the first strike, and then a thunderous shot in injury time from Mark Hughes. It means that Alan Ball's team face the toughest and tensest finish to the season. Gary Walsh denied them twice before Hughes sealed the match. But Southampton will go to West Ham knowing that their fate depends on what happens on the very last day of the season. They fought well here, but in the end they couldn't match the champions Manchester United, who win by 2-0. There was one moment in the second half where you had a little spell and the goalkeeper made two outstanding saves.
Yeah, I think that made his name for him tonight, if ever he wanted to justify his inclusion, because that was a wonderful save. I mean, I thought it had gone past and he came over with his other arm, didn't he, and he got it away. So that was, because Matt Tizier, I thought honestly our best chance tonight would be from a set piece, and from that position is as good as anybody in the country. But it was a great save, unfortunately for us.
The last United team to win 2 consecutive championships, of course, was the Busby Babes. One thing that they didn't win was the League and Cup double. You could make history a week on Saturday.
Well, we're certainly beginning into it with the knowledge I've got that we get sewn up and we can go and enjoy the final without any strain on us at all. But that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Chelsea will think they're going to beat us silly, really, because they've beaten us twice. They'll think they're a bogey, and that will give them a lot of confidence. So we know we've got to produce an edge that can win the game, and I think that the players are looking forward to it.
Do you think you'll enjoy it Saturday?
There's no point getting worried about it. What will be will be. I'll prepare them as well as I can. They'll be right mentally, physically and tactically. Then it's up to them, and with a little bit of luck on your side, things will be okay.
With their win tonight, Manchester United have reached a record points total of 91, and they have one game remaining. Coventry